Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to show you quickly how to make some simple bread. Here I have 2 cups of water and a tablespoon. 2 cups. Hold on. I have 2 tablespoons. No, sorry. I have 2 cups of water and a tablespoon of yeast. And you're just going to add the yeast to the warm water, and then I just need about a fourth a cup of sugar. Okay, so I just got the fourth a cup, and I'm just going to scoop up some sugar and pour it. You can also use the same amount of honey if you don't want to use sugar, but you need to feed the yeast. And so I just poured that in there, so I'm just going to give it a mix and then let that proof. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that proof and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I have the bread flour in front of me, and I'm going to add 3 cups of the bread flour I'm going to add 3 cups of the bread flour first, and then I'm going to add it in 1/2 increments as I blend it with the yeast mixture. And I'm just putting this on real quick. Okay, so I just added the 3 cups of flour, and now we're going to add in the 2 tablespoons of salt and 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, I believe. Alright, now that we have the 2 teaspoons of salt and the 2 tablespoons of oil mixed in, we're going to go ahead and, it's not mixed in, but in the bowl, we're going to go ahead and add the proofed yeast. We're gonna go ahead and start the start the mixer, and then I'm gonna add in 1/2 increments flour to the more flour as it mixes. So yeah. that is on medium speed, and yeah, I'll be back in a minute. If you have a KitchenAid like me, do not put it on medium. I was listening to the recipe that I was following, and she said she mixes it on medium speed, but I didn't know if her medium was the same as the medium on KitchenAid. That was too fast, and the dough was heavy. The KitchenAid flew off the counter. Luckily, it did not break, but I now have it on a. This did happen. At least it still works. If you're watching this, KitchenAid is pretty durable. It did fly off. I don't know if I still have warranty, but it still works, so whatever. Love the KitchenAid. Alright guys, I just have to let the dough rise for an hour, so I'm just going to cover it with some plastic wrap, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I did not finish making it when I was supposed to. It is now a new day, but I'm going to bake the bread now. It'll be ready for us to eat tomorrow. So we're eating something, baked potatoes for dinner. The dough over-rise kind of in the bread pan, so now I have to punch it back down and then roll it a little bit before I put it in the oven. I'm just gonna do that real quick and then I'll show you guys. Okay, so this is how it looks now, and then when our baked potatoes get out of the oven, I'll put it in, because the baked potatoes are kind of on a high temperature, so I don't want to put the bread in yet. I'm just going to put the saran wrap back over it, and that'll make sure that the dough doesn't dry out or anything. But this is how it looks. That's how it looks, and obviously it's most likely going to rise again as the baked potato is cooking, but that's okay, because at least it won't be as risen as it was, because it was kind of overflowing a little. So yeah, that'll be fine. So see you guys in a minute. Okay, so now that what was in the oven is out, I'm just going to go ahead and pop the bread pan in the oven, and I'm questioning whether or not I should score the top like they usually do. Like, you know, bread makers usually score the top of the bread. I might do it a little bit. The recipe didn't call for it, but I do kind of like when they score it, so that didn't really work. I'm just gonna put it in the oven. And now I'm gonna let that bake at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. Okay, so I forgot to record earlier, but the bread was done. I did slice it. I am currently eating a sandwich with the same bread. It is good. Way better than the first time I did it, because I messed it up the first time, which is why I redid it, because I figured I had missed something, and I did. So I fixed that, and now the bread tastes really good, and it tastes really, really good. This is only thing is, I do want to get a bread knife, because it was hard for me to cut it. If you could tell from how the bread kind of looked on my sandwich, I couldn't cut it that well with the regular knife. But overall, I like a bread cutter anyways. But yeah, back to that.